Hello everyone. Today we are going to see handling events from body elements. This is also your assignment number 4. That is it's an example which illustrates a script that is run whenever a page loads. So first of all, for the page to load, we should create one page. Let's say we'll create one HTML document by the name load.html. Okay, so as the HTML document will start with our HTML tag followed by the head tag. Then in the title I have given the name of the file itself, that is load.html. Fine. After that I have started a script tag, that is script type text slash javascript, and then in source I have mentioned one more file name, that is load.js. So this program will have two files. First file is load.html, second file is load.js. Load.js will be called from load.html. So that's why you write it as under source equal to load.js. Okay. Finally you close the script tag. Then comes the body section. Now as the example is asking us to load some page whenever this particular page is called. So for that purpose what we have written, so body on load, we are calling one particular method by name load underscore greeting. So this load underscore greeting method will be written inside load.js particular file. Okay, so once you see that message, you might hit the OK button and then you will get some message in that. And finally after that I have written one paragraph tag. You can write any tag like today is Saturday or whatever you want to say. The load greeting handler script is called whenever the form loads. That's what I have mentioned over there. You can write any random text as well. Finally you close the body tag and you close the HTML tag. So while saving, make sure that you select all files, the load.html. The second file is load.js file. So in that file we are just going to write the function, that is load underscore greeting. So to write a function in JavaScript, first of all we should write the keyword function followed by a space and then the function name, say load greeting. Is it accepting any parameters? It is not accepting any parameters. So as such, blank parenthesis should be mentioned after that. So now I have written a code just to display the today's date and time. So whenever a user comes in, maybe he will open that load.html, he will be shown a message, say hello folks, today's date is whatever is the today's date. Now since I executed this program on 14th of August, you are able to see the output in the screen as 8/14/2021 12/31/59. That means around about 12:30 p.m. I executed this program. So that's why you are getting this date. Everybody will get a different date and time depending on whenever they execute the program, right? So how did I get this? So first of all, we should create an object of date class, that is variable equal to new date. And then after that I have written an alert message. Now alert message is to give any notification to a particular user, right? There is something called as prompt message which is used to take input from the user, and one more is confirm. Now confirm will be similar to alert, but only thing is it will have a yes no button. So whenever you say yes, it will move ahead. If you say no, it will go back to the previous whatever calling function. But alert has only one button, that is okay. It's kind of a notification which you get even on your mobiles as well, right? So in under alert I have written hello folks, today's date is d dot. So d is my object name dot to local string. So to local string is one of the method which is available under date class, and I am calling that method. What it will do, it will display the current date and time. Correct? So you have to save this file as load.js. So for this program you will have two files. One is load.html, one more is load.js. You are going to double click on load.html. It will open in one of the browsers and it will display hello folks, today's date is so and so. Okay, once you hit the OK button, you will get the content what we have mentioned in load.html, that the load greeting handler script is called whenever the form loads. Okay, so this is your assignment number 4.